Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Jumping into something a little bit different today. Of course, if you follow Hinterland and are a big Long Dark fan, you'll know that the most recent edition from the Tales of the Far Territory has now released. It actually came out today as I record this, but yesterday as you watch it. So, yeah, I'm excited to kind of delve in and see what we've got going on. So, when we did the last expansion, I had mentioned that we would just continue to use that run as our Far Territories kind of playthrough or exploration. And since that last update came out, you know, I've switched from the PlayStation over to PC, so I can't actually run that save anymore. So I'm just going to basically, for this, and I kind of mentioned this in some of our most recent Interloper episodes, that I'm just going to use my own kind of personal stalker run that I've had going on. So that's what we're loaded into here today. So you can see I'm kind of at my home base here at Mountaineer's Hut. And let's see, what day are we on? It's not a super long run at this point, only day 29, so it hasn't been going too long. But yeah, so essentially with this, I'm just going to kind of get out, explore the new region, obviously, explore the new functions and things like that. So, yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this. I know I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. We'll definitely still keep running our Interloper season, but, you know, this is just kind of a welcome break to that. And, of course, I'm interested in seeing everything that's out there. So, first of all, look at that hand. Got the gloves. Pretty cool. You know what, we'll figure it out later. So I was just thinking that, you know, one of the things that people always kind of fought against, you know, or reasoned against having visual gloves in the game was reloading and using the guns and things. I don't have a revolver yet in this run, but I'm curious to see what that kind of looks like with the gloves, because I know, again, that's been kind of one of the... Well, they can't put gloves because you couldn't reload or fire a revolver with mittens on, which is probably true in real life, right? But evidently we've found a way, and I think it's more interesting with the gloves, or better with the gloves, and ignoring that fact than without. So I am geared almost completely. You know, I spawned here in Timberwolf. I've been here for, you know, most of that almost 30 days. I did go over to Ash Canyon to get the backpack. You can see I've got crampons. I am set and ready. Got a little bit of food left here. Got some water, and yeah, we will set off towards the new region. Let's maybe repair some of our clothes really quick. Oh, I don't have leather. Okay, that's fine. We can get leather along the way. We can repair these now for sure. Yeah, so appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out the episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, as always, be sure to hit the like button for me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, would invite you to go ahead and do that as well. And then, of course, guys, any comments you have for me, throw those into the comment section. I always love receiving and reading your guys' feedback. So definitely don't shy away. And just kind of unloading some stuff. Do we want to wear... What am I wearing now? Oh, the satchel. Okay. So I have the satchel and the technical backpack and well fed. So we are at 99 pounds, which is great. Great place to start, right? Okay. So... have an extra pair of crampons. I'm just kind of doing, and I could have done some of this before I started this recording, to be fair. I'm just kind of getting our inventory ready, but at the same time, it maybe kind of helps. Oops, I don't want that. You guys to kind of understand where I'm at in this save if I'm doing this in front of you. So let's fill our lantern, and I'm going to drop my big thing of fuel. Actions, refuel. And that'll save us, I think, 5 pounds, yeah, quite a bit. Just leave that there. Let's look at something else really quick. I think it's pronounced the Travois. I'm not sure. Let me look how it's spelled when we get in here. Travois. You need 1 cured deer hide, 2 guts, and 4 maple saplings. Gosh, that seems like a lot. I have 2 in here. I have no deer hides ready to go. But we'll grab these. And I do have a bow, yep. Okay. Do we want to take the rifle? Probably should. I just kind of like to pose things. You can see my reading book there. Obviously my tools and stuff. Are these cured? Yep, we'll take those. We'll definitely make one of those at some point here. We got to get the other couple things we need, but we need 2 more saplings and a cured deer hide. So we'll do a little hunting at some point, looks like. Eat some moose here. And we'll see what time it is. It may be kind of late to try and leave today. And then I also need to remember how we get to the far territories. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've only ever gone that once. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I know. I'm just double checking here. Yeah, Broken Railroad. Okay. Take some water. How we doing weight-wise? I'm okay with being like 10 pounds over. I just need to drop some stuff. Let's see, I had an extra bedroll. Stick you not by the fire. I don't like that. Okay. Don't need that. Maybe make some arrow shafts really quick, because a lot of the arrows that we do have are in pretty bad shape. So this way we've got arrows ready to go whenever we need to make them. Okay. What else, guys? I don't think I'm going to take the... Oh, wait. Oh, it's not cured, though. That's a bummer. That's okay. We can take it and leave it. You know, like we can drop it when we get to a spot for it. Leave the scrap metal. We need to figure out what to take for food. Let's leave half of those sticks. So we'll have enough for a fire, but we don't need almost 15 pounds worth. Let's just leave 25 of them. Okay. Yeah, we're doing great on weight. Bandages, stems, clothing, some food. Maybe grab these. And I think we have 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 gallons. What else? What else do we need to take? Let me just look around the room. The tools might be nice to have. Not crucial, though. Do I have a pry bar? I don't know that I have a pry bar yet. That's fine. We'll take the tools. You never know. I don't know how soon I'll be back here. It'd probably be good to take the rifle. I just would like to keep the weight too, so I don't think I will. I think we're good. Maybe some more food. I wish I could carry meat. I'll fill my belly before we go. We're pretty full right now, but actually, let's do this. I got these in here. From the plane. I did kind of check out Pleasant Valley a little bit as well, so that's where that airline food's coming from, obviously. Okay. I think... Can we leave? What's it like out here? A little foggy. Not bad. Fill our stomachs, and then, yeah, I'd love to be able to take some of this, but we'll just stink too bad, and we're playing Stalker, so, yeah, I don't know if I said that yet. This is obviously Stalker. And that's what we did the last time with the Far Territories, is it's just, I want to experience everything without really trying to, you know, do anything too crazy. So let's get on the road. Head for Broken Railroad. So my grand idea with this run was to also like do our like faithful cartographer and everything here. But of course that requires time to do those things, and time has been a little short for me recently, but I'm excited to be jumping into this today. So give me just a second here. Okay, needed to plug something into the computer. Wish I could see my feet. Maybe that's the next update. I mentioned it recently in one of the Interloper episodes, but I'm really curious to see the base customization that they kind of mentioned. I want to see what that's like. It's probably the thing I'm most excited about next. Just because, like, you know, I usually do end up at Mountaineer's Hut over there in my personal runs. It's just I enjoy it. But it's got that dang hole in the roof, and I'm just like so hopeful that they're gonna give me a way to fix that hole. I looked for like mods to do it and couldn't find anything. But it's like it kind of kills the immersion a little bit because you're living in you know, that hut that's got a huge hole in the roof. There's blizzards, and you know there's never any consequence to it. So I'd love to be able to patch it. And then there's the similar hut in Blackrock that would be cool but it doesn't have a door, and it's kind of disheveled inside. So I'm just really curious to see how it's going to work. All right, so we need to get, we got a long ways to go for sure, but we'll hustle. Maybe I'll cut some of this out. I don't know. The thing to do probably would have been to kind of get myself prepared and there, and then kind of started the recording, but I'm just so eager that I want to just hop in and start having some fun. So bear with us as we get there. And guys, as I record this, so of course, and I say this same thing every time, if you've followed the channel for a while, you know that really the only thing that is the same about my office and recording area is that I'm always changing it, and this is no exception. I'm recording this with a pile of cords around my feet as I'm in the middle of my current project, which is basically I've purchased a standing desk, you know, on motors and everything, so it goes up and down. Just because I do work here at this desk as well, and you know, since COVID happened, we've pretty much been predominantly working from home, and our office building, though, that we can go into, and then we try to like once a month or whatever, has sit-stand desks as well, and I just love when we go there, and I love to use it and stand. And so finally, you know, with Black Friday, found a pretty good deal on one, so purchased it. It's basically just the legs. You'll see those a lot, where I can use the current desktop that I had and just attach it to the legs. So I've been working on that, and kind of got it in working order for my work day today. But you know, there's still a lot of things that I need to do to get it all pulled together, run those cords, and you know, kind of tuck them away discreetly, and you know, there's things I still need to get plugged in, and we'll get it all pulled back together. But none of my like recording setup or anything really changed. It just all got, you know, unplugged and kind of moved a little bit, so made me a little nervous, but I did test before starting this, and I think we're going to be good to go on this episode. Right, so we need to go, best way to get to Broken Railroad from here is I think we just go to Mystery Lake and then cross Mystery Lake to Forlorn and then cross Forlorn and then we're there. So a couple regions still across, but we'll kind of hustle through them. And you guys can just hang out with me while we do it. Maybe we'll make this a long episode. Maybe we'll try something different with this. This feels different, doesn't it? They didn't change anything else. These trees that look on fire are like they burned over here. I know the plane is over here somewhere, but I just don't really remember seeing it like that pronounced before. I'm sure it is. It's just me looking for something. I'm gonna, while I do this, I'm gonna pull up the dev diary on my phone just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, because the plane's over there to the right. Yep, it's over there. Sorry, I'm doing this awkwardly. Okay. So let's go to the Hinterland website. Games. It's funny, you Google Hinterland games and the first thing it says at the top is Long Dark 2014, and it's just, of course, messes with your head to think that it's been since 2014. No, this is like their company website. I need the Long Dark website. Hinterland, the Long Dark. Okay. Sorry, I'm like walking all wonky because I'm doing that. And what's this? I think this release is called The Buried Echoes. Which I'm curious about. And I had said, I think in one of my episodes, that I wanted to get Signal Void done before this released, and we did not get that done. I mean, it's only the 5th of December. I figured it would be later in the month, but it is what it is. We'll still do Signal Void at some time, and I'll just have to deal with being behind a little bit. Did they not put, doesn't really seem like they put the like release notes, or like, you know, they do their dev diary, but it doesn't really look like, it's not like face up on their website anywhere. I know it's like on the forum and usually the social media accounts, but like if you just go to their website, you kind of have to look for it. Okay, part 4, Buried Echoes. New region, Zone of Contamination, that's where we're headed. New tale, Buried Echoes. The travel law, someone's going to have to help me with the pronunciation of that. I'm getting a French vibe from it, so that's where I'm getting the travel law, but it could be Trevois. I'm probably way off, but it's alright. What else? Respirator and canisters. Okay, so we're going to need that for the contamination zone. I'm going to bank on us finding that near that location. An insulated flask. I do remember seeing that. So that's essentially like you can heat up coffee or something, right? And then travel with it for a ways before it cools. So like you can get the warming effect a little longer, right? So like you could drink a hot coffee or something, have one in your flask. When that first one runs out, drink another one, and then you're gonna have longer warming. So that's cool. We'll figure that out at some point. I don't know if you have to craft that or if you find it. Probably find it, I'm gonna bet. Chemical poisoning affliction, so that's unfortunate, but we'll do our best to avoid it. Toxic zones, which obviously it's going to be where you probably get that poisoning affliction. And then the poisoned wolves, which I don't know what that amounts to. Like, are they going to be stronger, weaker, faster, slower? Like, what makes them special or what makes them unique? So we'll see that hopefully at some point. And let's see what else is on here. New tools: a miner's coat, miner's hat, chemical resistant boots, and a hard hat. Oh, and scurvy. I forgot about scurvy. First person hand coverings, first person harvesting. Ooh, harvesting animations. I forgot about that. So we'll have to, when maybe, oh, we have a deer skin. Maybe if we get a rabbit or something. Scurvy. I'm curious how that works. I think it was mentioned in the dev diary that it's like if you eat too much of, like, you don't get a varied diet. Possibly. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them right there, man. Okay, we'll go this way. I'd like to get pretty far before we stop for the night. We're actually getting pretty tired though, so maybe we get to the cave. We could just duck into here and sleep for the night. Goodness. You guys are crazy. And then part 5 coming soon. Guess we could stop. I mean, really, we could stop anywhere. I have enough gear. I don't think I've made any. No, I haven't made anything with the ptarmigan feathers, but I have enough gear that, like, we should be able to stay warm if we stay outside. So we could stop at a cave or a car or something. So you guys, by the time you see this, a lot of you may have already jumped back into the game and kind of, maybe you've been to the new region already, I don't know. But, yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking so far. If you're enjoying the new update. I'm a little concerned about, it was a lot of the feedback that I saw, and I don't know if I've ever said this yet, but, like, with this new region and the gas, I think my original gut feeling is just maybe a little bit of disappointment. In that, like, I'm more interested in just a new location than I am, like, I'm getting a new location, but it's a kind of a tainted location, right? Like, it's not somewhere I can just go and play. Like, I'm going to have a respirator probably. You know, and it's got poisoned wolves, and, like, just give me a really give me another Pleasant Valley, like, you know, give me something cool, unique, but it doesn't have to be something that, like, fundamentally changes the way I have to play to go there. Because we kind of saw that with Forsaken Air, or is it Forsaken Airfield or Forgotten Airfield? Regardless, with the fog and the insomnia, and it's just like, you know, it's not just a normal region. You have to deal with that when you're there, and it's just like, I'm not really interested in that. I just want to play the game at its core and not have to, you know, deal with that. So, I don't know. I get it. You know, there's got to be something to keep the game fresh, I guess, and you know, honestly, maybe we're just there out of new ideas for content, and so that's why we're kind of getting these weird little, you know, yes, you can have a new region, but you're going to get this with it. And I don't know that anybody's really asking for the this with it kind of thing, you know? So, I don't know. That was kind of my initial reaction, and I kind of mentioned that on some of the social media sites and things like that. And, like, you know, I rarely have ever gone back to Forsaken. I haven't gone back to Forsaken Airfield because of the fog. And then there's people like, well, no, hold on. You know, I'm there all the time, and really just, you know, the insomnia doesn't really affect you that much. And it's like, okay, maybe that's true. But, I mean, I'm certain that gas poisoning will probably you know, be a little bit more serious than just not being able to sleep. Okay, he's over there. Just go around him. I never saw the bear either. He's got to be around here somewhere. Look at the glove. Look at the glove. We are just about exhausted, so we'll get to the transition cave and probably hang our head for the night. And then keep moving. Where am I? So we should see the little hunting blind any moment. It should be around one of these corners, right? If I'm not completely lost. I'm completely lost. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I generally know where I'm at. Like, I don't know the specific spot. Yeah, the cave's right in front of me, actually. I know exactly where I'm at. What's dead over here? A deer or a person? I think there might be a person's body. Maybe. What are you guys doing? Must be up there on the ledge. I'm sure, like, there's probably some of you screaming at the screen that you know exactly what's up there, and I'm sure I've seen it a million times, but of course I just don't remember. We are tired. Oh, okay. It was like when you're tired, you lose all of your carrying bonus, but you don't. I've just lost the carrying bonus, basically, and I'm back at normal. Because of my carrying bonus, that would be even lower if I didn't have it. Okay, we'll get in here, throw down our bedroll, maybe sleep a little bit. It's interesting. I have my email open on another screen and just got an email from myself. It's a little concerning. Alright. Need to drink for sure. Oh, shoot, guys. You know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring a pot. Go figure. I'm sure we can find one. We'll probably find one at Camp Office and Mystery Lake when we get there, so that's okay. We'll manage. Just realized it, though. Typical. Alright, and it is not quite morning. Should probably go ahead and eat, though. Just to make sure we don't lose well fed. And then I think I'll go ahead and roll out. Because by the time we get to the other side of this cave, the sun might be out. A long ways to walk in still. Might even find a pot and look at this fire down here. We'll just plan on stopping at Camp Office, and I'm like, you know, there's probably a 90% chance that we'll find one there. So I'm just not gonna sweat it right now. Okay, Try that again. It's up here, right? Yeah. I enjoy Stalker. You know, like, Interloper's fun for what it is, but it's like, if I just want to get on and play and enjoy the ambiance and the setting and, you know, everything along those lines, Stalker is really where it's at for me. It could maybe be a little more difficult, but I really, like, I think it's probably the best of the Long Dark, in my opinion. Where did we? I'm all sorts of turned around. Okay. I mean, Interloper is certainly a lot of fun. It's challenging, right? So you get that kind of like extra reward of the challenge that you're constantly faced with in that difficulty. But like Stalker, you're able to really kind of just like forget about things for a while, you know, and just kind of cruise. You know, there's a little bit of struggle maybe early, but, you know, usually I get to a point where able to get by just fine. Okay, so obviously the sun's not quite out. Let's do this. Oh, we got cold fast. Oh, well. We can afford it. Once the sun comes up, we'll get to warming up, so I'm not too concerned about the... Unless we got hypothermia. Was that a silly thing to do? It might have been a silly thing to do. Oh, I see. Okay. That email from myself. I don't know why it came through that way, though. It's my work email. I just have it like sitting over there, but looks like it was like someone forwarded something for myself, but it says the sender is myself, so it's just weird. I traveled last week for work. Those of you that are here frequently will know that I occasionally do that, and I was down in New Orleans, Louisiana last week. It was, well, outside of New Orleans. I flew into New Orleans and then drove about an hour outside of New Orleans proper. And it was fun. Good food. Good change of pace. It's cold currently where I'm from, so it, I don't know, it's pretty mild still down there. It wasn't like super warm or anything, but it was a good change up from where I'm at. I'm talking like a difference from 20 to 30 degree weather to like 50 to 60, so a little bit warmer. But anymore, when I travel, I just like the food. Like, I just like to go find something good to eat anymore. Like, I never used to be that way when I was younger and traveled. And I used to travel a lot more than I do now. Like, I travel now maybe once every couple months or so. But like, when I started my job, I was basically gone for the first year. Every week I was on the road. And maybe that's the difference. Like, maybe back then I didn't really want to go look for, you know, something tasty because it was just like old news at that point. But like now, because it's every once in a while and, you know, something somewhere I've never been before, I'm looking for something different, something good. And maybe some of it's just grown up a bit, right? You know, I enjoy different things probably now than I did when I was younger. I took that, I didn't mean to take it, but it's okay. Might come in handy. And I have not been here yet, so that's why I'm finding so much. I'm not going to really stop and do a bunch of looting, because I'm really focused on getting to the new region. So, you know, I'm sure that there will be things go by on the screen. If it's something like food or something, I'll probably stop and grab it. I know I just took that knife, but if it's a tool that I already have, I probably won't stop. I do need a pry bar. I don't have one of those yet, so if we see one of those, we'll grab it. But otherwise, I'm not going to like go through every drawer and everything. There'll be a time for me to do that. But not today. And I immediately open the first container I find. Okay, there's the pot right there. Okay. Feel better already. We only have one piece of cloth, so I'm going to do this. Okay, you guys probably can't see anything, but I can just see enough that I'll be able to get through here. It's just going to be interesting too, because like I said, I've only been this way once. I've only been to Forsaken Airfield once, and so there's the transition zone, and then I think, what did they tell us? 3 regions and the transition zone. So there's the transition zone that we kind of have to cross, and then I need to make sure I go the right way, but I don't really know what the right way is because I've only done this once. Grab these arrows. And also, why am I able to see? Because recently when we've played, we haven't been able to see here at all. I wonder if they updated it. Maybe they did. Maybe they heard our feedback and said, yes, that is too dark. We'll see if yeah, okay, maybe not. I was going to say, we'll see if I can get through here. I can kind of see. Not nearly what I could. Okay. I was just curious why I was seeing that little ledge there. Has that body always been there? That lantern, I don't think it's usually there. Alright, I am curious though, so I'm gonna kill this. No, it's still super dark. And then, really quick, I want to check over by that toolbox for a pry bar. Over here. Over here. This will come in handy. Okay, let's get moving. Didn't find one. The gloves is trippy. Having gloves on. It's like messes with my head a little bit. I got blue hands. I don't usually have blue hands. But yeah, so I took that trip down to Louisiana, and I'll tell you one thing, like, I took the Switch, Nintendo Switch that I have, and I've had it for probably like 6 months now, and I honestly was like, maybe a little disappointed in it since having bought it. I just haven't really played it much, but I played the heck out of it on this trip, and I'm actually like really enjoying it now. And I played, I've been playing through Wintermute on there, and it's been a ton of fun. Really not what we needed was some strong wind. It's just like blasting us in the face. So we'll run this episode maybe a little long than we typically would. You know, usually shoot for about an hour. But I want us to kind of like get there. And then, you know, like maybe find a spot to call home in the region, and then from there we can wrap it up and jump straight into exploration on the next one. Are there any maple saplings? I don't think so, that are like right on this main. There's really not. I wish I had that rock. Oh, I do still have the rock. No, I better not do that. I'm just asking for trouble. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. Why am I just like deciding to throw rocks at wolves? Yeah, I see you, buddy. You and your buddy. Buddy. Growly boy. Alright, we'll stop off at camp office and we'll kind of recharge. And then maybe we'll even sleep for an hour or two and get some energy back and push across Forlorn this afternoon, and then we'll figure it out from there. Is he still back there? We lose him? I don't see him. I must have. That being the case, we don't really need that deer. I have the one skin, so we won't stop. Tools. I'll tell you one thing though, with this standing desk. So I've never, you know, obviously I've never played video games standing up. I was playing a little bit yesterday after I kind of got everything kind of initially set up, and I was like, you know, it'd be kind of cool to be able to stand here and end game. And just immediately, just like instant motion sickness. Because like there's this whole thing, like if you look into it, and I have, because I'm getting older and I've dealt with getting motion sick more now with games than I ever have. But just like, so the thing is like your brain is processing, like your eyes are processing that you're moving forward, right? But you're not. And was like standing up and having that sensation just like times 10. Like I was immediately like, I'm going to vomit just immediately if I keep doing this. So we'll see. I may try it a little bit more. I did kind of like step back a ways, and that kind of helped, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't really need to stand up while I play video games either. I was just curious. The only thing I'd really... Ooh, there's a mag glass. I'll take that for sure. But I was going to say, the only other thing I really would take in here is that pry bar that I'm looking for. And food. I'll take food items as well. So we got a long walk ahead of us. It's a pan. Oh, but I did find a pot. I was going to say, I don't need a pot or pan anymore. I've got one, but there was one if we needed it. Sack of potatoes down there, flour. Anything else we can't live without? We'll take the whetstone. Okay. Well, let's do like what I said, and we'll go ahead and go upstairs, and we'll maybe eat a little bit, and then sleep for a couple hours. We are awfully tired for it being so early in the day. Let's eat one of these, and maybe something else. You guys will notice I don't have any cattails on me. I'm not a one-trick pony. I can survive without him. It is obviously Stalker, but all right, let's do like 3 hours and then get a little bit of juice back and keep moving. Grab some of this cloth just for repairs and things, and bandages if we need to make them. We're still underweight, so got about 10 pounds to play with. And then like back to Stalker being like my preferred difficulty, like you still very easily can die in Stalker if you're not careful. Like it's not, you know, you're not invincible. It's not just easy street. It can be in some scenarios, but you know, if you make a series of bad decisions, you can pretty quickly find yourself fading into the long dark. As they say. And he can just keep growling at me back there if he wants to. So like, I must have, that one earlier that we saw at the boxcar, I must have just lost him like when I went over the little hill, because there's no reason that like he should have quit following me. This one's, I mean, he's going to follow me right until I get out of here. Slow down, you're making me nervous. Okay, and then it should be just smooth sailing to get across. It's forlorn. This is fur, we'll take... No, it's cedar. It's okay. We don't need it, really. Forlorn muskeg. Maybe sometime we'll do like a challenge. Or series of challenges where like we spawn into a location and we like don't leave, and we see how long we can last in that one location. It'd be interesting. I don't know, like, you know, this would probably be pretty rough because we don't have any, like we would need to find a sewing kit or some scrap metal to make fishing hooks to be able to like craft clothing. Could I make a bow here? I'm sure there's saplings. Yeah, you could probably make a bow. Just like see how long we could last without leaving one region. What would be some other challenging regions? Hush River Valley obviously would be really tough to not, you know, to spawn in and not leave. I don't really think that would be almost even doable, because you're probably not going to find any tools of any kind, any scrap metal or anything. So you're pretty much left with the clothes on your back and somehow trying to make that work. Stalker, you'll spawn with a bedroll, so you'd have that. That's only going to last so long. You need to be able to make repairs. I don't know, could be interesting. Maybe I'll play around on my own, do that. We are almost to Broken Railroad, my friends. And then we still have to get across Broken Railroad, though. Keep, like, discounting that fact, but we'll need to do that. I'm pretty sure it's just the bridge, right? It's like where the broken bridge is, and then should be able to cross that. And isn't it like a... It's like a tightrope walk, basically. Could be interesting. Still got some distance to cover. It's like just after midday. Problem is we're getting tired again. So we'll probably have to stop. I don't know if we'll make it across Broken Railroad before we have to stop. Maybe if we can make it to that bridge and sleep in a car. Goodness, there's like 3 of them right up on the tracks. I gotta go directly that way. Is this safe to walk on? If I stay on the white, I think I'm gonna be okay. But we're probably gonna catch a tail here. Oh yeah, I didn't even see that one. I was looking at the other 2. Why did he came off me? I'm like cutting it really close to them. But I can't go much farther that way. I don't really want to waste the time to go like around them. So, but we're okay. We got by them. How many were there? Let's get back up here. Let's see if we can count them real quick. There's 5 of them. We just walked like right by. Oh no, there's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3. No, there's 5. 1, 2. There's 1. One's off screen. You can't see him right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 though. Spread out, guys. Make this a little more interesting. Two more right there. I wish that there was something over here in this region, like, I don't know what, but maybe a, like, school bus or something that you can get in, kind of be like a little shelter. I guess the farm is over there. It's not really that far away, but I don't know. Point of interest is what I'm looking for. Somewhere I can try to survive. Getting tired. I don't really want to stop and mess with like the maintenance shed or anything. I don't want to go that way. Although if we went up to the hunting lodge, I'd probably find a new rifle or a revolver. That might be nice, but we'll get back. Oh, there is scrap metal here. You could do it. So you use that scrap metal to make hooks. I'm sure I could find rocks to kill rabbits. Are there rabbits here? I think there's rabbits behind the farm. Barn. Whatchamacallit. Trying to fight off a sneeze. Man, if I had my face on camera right now, you guys would be, I don't know, you'd either be laughing or cringing, me trying to fight off the sneeze. Alright. Broken Railroad. That was weird. I don't know how that's going to look in the recording, but I just like froze for a good solid 5 seconds. I was checking OBS to see where we're at time-wise. Like I said, we're going to run a little long today. Try and get ourselves to the region. And then... what was that? Is it a deer? Yeah, okay. She's right there. You know, they talked about the cougar and adding that cougar in, but they haven't really said anything more about it. And so I'm just like convinced that they're just gonna drop it in and not put it in the release notes, you know. So I saw the doe's little hiney go behind the rock, and I was like, oh no, I'm about to get got. But no, it's just a doe. Okay, so there's usually at least one wolf down here. Don't see any, but he's probably to the right. If there's one here, there should be one here. There's almost always one here. Am I crazy? Is that just Interloper? I don't see one. I'm really like planning, I think, to get to a car and then we'll sleep in that car. It's kind of what my plan is at the moment, so. I'm thinking there's a truck, I think, at the top of the hill to, you know, the hill that goes down to the maintenance shed. I think I'm going to try and get to that truck and sleep for the night, maybe, or sleep at least for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's still kind of early. It should be warm enough doing that. Also, am I the only one that just like wears the crampons continuously in Stalker or other difficulties? You guys know my predisposition to spraining my ankles, and it just seems like the thing to do. Oh, we need to eat. Glad I noticed that. I'm hoping we'll have enough food to get there. We might have to, gosh, I don't know. We might have to take out a rabbit or something at some point. So I'm looking at what we got there, and there's not a lot of high-calorie items, so I don't know. You don't necessarily have to have well-fed, but it's just super nice. Body over there. Tempted to go look, but we'll keep moving. Keep pushing, keep rolling. I'm excited about this being released. I truthfully, I thought it would probably be later on this month. And it's always kind of weird to me that like they don't say, like, you know, they tell you it's coming, but it's not like it will be out on December 5th. It's just like December. And then you're kind of like left to wonder, and then just, you know, the only reason I knew is because I checked my email this morning. You know, of course, they have my email address, so you get the updates and whatnot. And it's part 4 now live. Okay, well, let me drop what I'm doing and go jump into it. No, I didn't do that, but fortunately, it's pretty close to the end of the day for me. I feel like the chances of us finding yeah, do we go down the hill? I think like we have a pretty good chance, if we do, of finding a pry bar down there. And that's the one tool I don't have, and I just, you know, would hate to come across something where we need it and don't have it. So maybe we will run down there and just see, and then we'll sleep down there, and then we can keep moving in the morning maybe. Where is he? Oh my goodness. What are you doing, my man? Psychopath? That's wild. It's like straight out of Lion King or something. Of course, it's always a hairy situation, like getting into the maintenance shed down here. Because they're always like right in front. There's 2 of them right there at the front gate. And there's a 3rd one in the back. Oh, he's already found me. Maybe if we can use him to transport us in there. We just gotta get by him. He's gonna be really close. No, too close. I'm too late. That's just too slow. I should have had the bow out, I guess, really. I don't think we're bleeding or anything. We'll check on ourselves when we get inside. We should have a little bit of free air now to get there. Oh, I can't get my bow out. Oh, I probably dropped it. I don't know. Where's my bow? No, come on. Twice. Alright, we're gonna get the knife this time. Alright. We're alive. Man, this is my worst run-in with wolf. No way. Oh my goodness. If I get up and I get the next one, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, let's get in here. Let's hit a stem. I don't know that I need it, but I'm going to. Just for self-sanity. Can I get inside? Okay, I think we're okay. Am I bleeding? Pain. No. I'm good. Okay. How bad is our clothing? It's not great, guys. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Alright, so we'll make some repairs before we go to bed. We almost have to. What a pain in the butt. All 3 of them attacked me, and I survived 3 wolf attacks. That's crazy. Just alone. Okay, and they should all die, right? Because I fought them all. Right, repair.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Oh my gosh, come on. It'd take us 5 times before we got it. We really ought to go to bed. We could do some of this in the morning. What else needs repaired? These do still. And then maybe let's go to bed and we'll do some more in the morning. We don't have any leather for that. Okay, let's eat. Gosh, that was a little bit crazy. I should have had the, I just shouldn't have done it. I should have just stopped at the truck and called that good. And we'd be fine. But I chose to come down the hill. I just sat there and talked about how tricky it can be to get through. And it was. Turns out I was right. Alright, so let's, the pry bar is really what we're here for, so let's go see if we can find one. And maybe make a few more repairs. And then we should have a pretty clear exit because we I think stabbed all 3 of those. These all. Alright, let's go find the pry bar first, and then we can do a little looting if we need to. Definitely gonna grab the water because we're going through quite a bit of it. And some more cloth. Cannot believe that happened. That was crazy. I can't believe I survived it. More so. 3 back-to-back wolf struggles, and we lived through them all. It was just crazy. Restock our water a little bit here, and then, and I'm not seeing a pry bar. Obviously still places left to look, but so far nothing. Could be one in here. Nope. Some food. Flashlight. We'll take these for the leather. Getting a bunch more food, which makes me feel good. No pry bar. Let's go. Sometimes I think one spawns on the ground over here. Alright, like right over here somewhere. But not seeing anything. Nothing. Matches. If we don't find one, and I like nearly died coming down here to find one, I feel real silly.
Who would have thought to look here?
Come on. Pry bar. Give me a pry bar. Has this always been like that? Where it's got the upper shelf on it too? I don't think I remember ever seeing it that way. Alright, well no pry bar. Let's do one last little look-see. Grab this. Is there anything else that needs immediate repairs? Let's check that, and then we can see about getting back out on the road. Hate that it takes so long to harvest these, but we really do need to repair the boots. Eat something as well. Boots just don't fail. 61, can we do it again? Can we get 2 in a row? Nope. There goes our leather. Okay, well, it is what it is. And no pry bar, so let's head out. There's still stuff to loot in here, I know. I know that I'm skipping some stuff, but I'm ready to get to this new region. Guess I should check the rest of my stuff really quick, just make sure there's nothing on the edge. Okay.
This stuff will come in handy.
Can I carry those? I can carry those. I'm tempted to stop and, you know, use them to fix the rest of my stuff. We got one live one over there, but he's gone. He wants no part of this. You saw me take down 3 of your buddies yesterday. That was crazy. That's probably one of the craziest wolf moments I think I've ever had. Just to get 3 of them, like, basically stand up, like, get hit by the first one, stand up, get hit by the second one, stand up, get hit by the third one. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I've just never put myself in that bad of a situation before. I'm sure I have. Who am I kidding? Look, he's still up there. Oh, there's one right there too. He's the distraction, that's what it is. What's in the back of that? He's making me nervous. The way he's acting, it just doesn't seem right. There's something green in the back of that truck that I'm really, really curious about. I kind of want to go back for it. I don't know if you guys saw it. Can I get by him? Go this way? What is it? Oh, that's a jerry can. Dang it. I think we got enough distance. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, almost to, I forget what the transition zone's called. But we'll make it. Keeping hope for that pry bar. Oh gosh, you scared me. Right, don't you just cross right here? Am I crazy? Yeah, you do, you do. Okay, I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about most times. Don't trust my judgment around wolves though.
Stuff.
Oh, man. Okay. Far range branch line, is that what it's called? See, and this is kind of what I was talking about before, is like, oh, look at that, right on the path there. Okay. That put me over the limit, though. This will do it. Okay. Like, when we get in here, I don't know, like, how to avoid going to Forsaken Airfield. I just haven't been here enough. So we're going to have to see what that's going to be like. It's kind of cool for me though, because this is like only the second time I've done this. So it's like giving me a reason to see this all again. Skip that flare. And you know, maybe when I'm done with this, I can build the carrier, the travel, whatever it's called. Sorry, guys. And take whatever I find back. Except, you couldn't really get through here with that. And they did say that you couldn't take them everywhere, so I wonder if that's kind of what they mean. I couldn't pull that thing through here, possibly. Interesting. Some more boots. I just have the extra pair on me right now for the leather. Another lantern, more matches. chips. Okay, we'll call that good. And what I'll do is, like, once we kind of wind this down, I'll, you know, just from my own playing, I'll spin. Actually, if I remember, I don't want to go that way, right? Let's do it. Because I don't know if they've added things, you know? Like, there could be a new route through here. I hate to go down there and have that be the wrong answer. And again, I don't know if this was how it was. I'm gonna go the other way. Oh, I should probably light my lantern again. Okay. I remember having to kind of like figure out how this worked last time. Oh, I see why they give you the pry bar, because you couldn't have gotten in here without it. That makes sense. Am I supposed to climb down there? I don't remember this at all, guys. Is there benefit to climbing down versus... Maybe I am supposed to go that way. Shoot, okay. I don't have a rope, right? No. I'm just like grasping. Do I have one of those? Yes, please help. Okay, yeah, we were supposed to go the other way. Okay, well. Now we know. Now we know. So weird how it fades to dark right there. Kind of just like all of a sudden. I need to eat. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat something. Go, bunny rabbit. I'm on a mission here. Checking the old time again. We're gonna need to find some more fuel too. We're going through this pretty quick. I'm curious what this place is gonna be like. Like, is it gonna just be like pockets of areas that the gas is in? Or like, is the whole region gonna be toxic? Like, I hope that's not the case. That'd be unfortunate. We're in a region and you can't really even go in it. Stuck. This is the cave that never ends. I do remember that from last time we came out here, is it just took forever to get to Forsaken Airfield. Can't imagine it's going to be much different for this location. Okay. Hopefully there's a giant sign that says Contamination Zone this way, and I'll know. Also, I'm curious, like, what's the lore surrounding this? Why is there a big toxic wasteland in the middle of Great Bear? You know? You gotta wonder.
Maybe we can find a place to rest.
Steely Chasm. Yeah, I remember this completely. It's just such a long walk. Kind of for the sake of nothing. I remember complaining about that last time. It's like you made it big just for the sake of it being big. There's really nothing between. I don't know, maybe that's the point. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to a point when all of these 3 regions are released that, you know, you won't need or want to have to go back and forth. You know, like maybe this next region is going to be like a Goldilocks region where everything, like, you can live there. Maybe it's another Mystery Lake or Coastal Highway or something, you know, where you don't have to go back and forth so much. I don't know. But it's just like, you know, such a long haul. Just turn the corner to another massive straightaway. I know we still have a ways to go. We're tired. I wonder on Interloper if it would be warm enough in here to sleep, like as a halfway point. I need to make that trip in Interloper sometime just to kind of see what it's like. I'll eventually put my bedroll down and probably sleep, but I don't want to sleep in the middle of the dark cave. I'd like to be close to an end. And I think there's some buildings up here as well pretty soon, so we may try and get to one of those before we crash for the night. And this might actually be a good spot since it's open and relatively well lit. And it is just such a long walk. I mean, I guess we started, to be fair, like we started this journey from Timberwolf Mountain, but still. Alright, let's get through this tunnel and see where we're at. And you need, I mean, I guess there have been plenty of flares, I guess, that I've passed up on the ground, but like you need a ton of fuel to get through all these dark areas. So I guess to be fair, it's given me the things I would need to do it. I'm just ignoring them and using what I have, which maybe I shouldn't be doing that, but we're going to have to count on finding enough fuel to get back. I think I have maybe a flare or two on me. Transfer pass. Okay, so I think transfer pass, right? I think this is the one that points you to whatever region you're supposed to be in, or like you want to go to. So I think the two regions, and then eventually the third should connect to this location. Like digging the music right now. And then I think those buildings, right, should be like right up here. I'm looking to duck into one of those for the night. We see him once we get around this corner. Maybe. Yeah, I see him up there, I think. I don't know. I say that, but not feeling as confident. We may just have to find a little nook or cranny to throw our bedroll down. We could go back to the tunnel, but we're moving forward, not back. Yeah, they're up there. They're just a ways. Alright, guys. I tell you what, though. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. I know I said we'd go a little long, and we have. And we'd try to get to the region, but I think I just, again, under anticipated how far this walk is. So we'll call this episode the setup, basically, our travel there. And then, next episode we should be hopefully really close, and we'll get into the new region and kind of do our exploration. So I do appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out the episode today, hanging out with me, and hanging out with me for a little bit longer than usual. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to go ahead and like the episode for me. Just lets me know that I'm doing a good job and you guys are enjoying the content. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you enjoyed today's episode, also just be sure to hit the subscribe button for me. I put out at least weekly videos in the Long Dark, sometimes more. Definitely would appreciate you guys making the decision to do that. And then, of course, guys, any comments you have for me, be sure to throw those into the comments section as well. I do want to kind of get these episodes out pretty rapid pace. Just because I want to play. I want to check out the region. So if I'm playing it, I'm probably recording it, which means that I'll probably have a pretty steady stream here of episodes coming out for at least a little while. So that all being said, guys, again, I appreciate it. Oh, no. Okay, we'll manage. Anyways, that's it for me in this one. I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks.